Hi everyone, welcome back to our Karate API Test Automation series. In today's session, we are diving into a put API method automation using Karate. So if you are new to here, don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more step-by-step API automation tutorial. The very first step, what we need to do is we need to set up a karate dependencies to your Maven project. So in my previous series, so installation or setuping that Maven karate project, I mentioned that. So you can also follow. So you can create a Maven project, add this below karate dependency, and also you can add JUnit dependency as well for running our tests. Okay. So now today we are going to create a put method. Okay, so create a put method. So what is a put method? What is the purpose of the put method? So first of all, we can create a feature file, and then I will explain in detail. Okay, so where we can create in the SRC test resources, and the feature file name is put request feature file. So let me go to I will create a one package. So the package name is put request dot feature file. So let's create a put request dot feature file. You can give the name and click on that. So usually it is a Cucumber file. So what we can write here? So we can write from the first one is future. Okay, future is a keyword, and you can define what is the future name. So what we are doing, we are automating. Okay, we are automating a put API. Okay, put API request with karate framework or karate. So now, as we know, we need to create a background. So what is a background? So for if you want to open a given URL, okay, so given is a step and URL is the keyword in karate cucumber. So here you can define that. So the URL, which is http colon slash JSON placeholder type. Okay, I want to add this particular JSON placeholder type code only. Okay, so this is my base URL. So you can add the .com. So this is my base URL. So what is that? Background colon given URL is the code. Now I want to create a scenario. So what is a scenario? Scenario is a test case. So what is a test case? Update user with user info. Okay, update user information with the put method. So put method. So now we can write that given given. So it is a path. Okay, what I need to do? I need to So we need to define the users slash one, the first user information I'm going to update, and the request. Okay, so we need to pass the request. So in the request, which we need to pass the request body. So in the request body, you can pass as well here. So how do you pass? 34020. Okay. So let me check this URL. So what URL it was sent, and we can invoke in the web one. I'm opening a Postman now, and let me run this and test it in Postman first, and then we can send it to automation. So usually I used to do, but this time I did not done. So let me create a new. So let me add new request, and the request name is. So the request type is put, and this is a URL. And what we need to do, we need to add a method body. So let me get the method body from the karate framework. So which I written in that here. So let me copy the JSON value. Now if I go here and paste it as a raw data, so we can test manually and we can write that automation usually. So now let me send it and we can see the outcome. So this is like we got a 4 not 4, which means it is not 4. So what is that issue here? So let me check users. So that you see that definition users is the incorrect. Users are users. Yeah. So the endpoint incorrect. It is a endpoint correction. So by the way, we can comment, check it and update. So it is working fine. Now we can go and update the thing. Here it is users. Sometime it will happen. So we may not be like path may be incorrect. So typo error. So which will be handled. So let me run this one now. So the issue got fixed and right. Let me run this put method. So you can see that outcome 200 okay and the test is passed. So here also you can see the response also. So what is the response we got? So the end of the line we can see that response I think and we have a report also. So let me scroll down this one. So then by the way we can see it. Lot of logs we have. Mhm. Yeah. So here we can see that exact what is that result summary. So let me open a proper Chrome browser. So this is the one. Here you can see that background we have written. So in the background we have a base URL, given URL path, and given path is appending with the URL add request, which will pass that request body. So updated test and the method is a when method, and we can the status and print the JSON. So this is the print JSON. So whatever we updated, that will be printed in the console, right? So this is about the put API automation with the Karate. So let me give the summary. Um, okay, so yeah, so yeah, summary is like put is used for updating the existing record, and it requires a JSON body as a JSON payload, so which can be included like headers, path URLs, okay, for a valid response. So ideally, so what we can use modifying the data by using put API. So we can use this method for API testing. Okay, so this is that's all about the put API. Yeah. So thank you for watching this session. In the next session, so we will continue the exploring more API test methods and validation in Karate. So drop a comment below if you have any questions or a request. Don't forget to like and subscribe